Hello, Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and I've got it's SlyJesse with me. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, guys.
So, so today's subject is we're going to talk about War Z, and now, Jesse, for those people who have never, seen you before. Tell us a little bit about yourself and about your channel.
Well, I'm Australian, and I love playing War Z. I keep everyone up to date on the news on my channel. I also have done a Let's Play and hopefully doing another one. So I hope you guys check it out. Mm-hmm. That's about it.
Okay, so on the screen right now, if you can be watching this possibly on my channel or on Jesse's channel. And because this is kind of a collaborative video, it's going to air on both of them. And so, if you're on Jesse's channel, you can click on Markee Dragon and get to my channel. If you're on my channel, you can click on SlyJesse and get to his channel. So,
yay!
Don't sound so excited. So, now what I wanted to talk about today is in War Z. War Z is really like a survival game, and now, do you feel like it's a survival game?
I do. I feel like you really need to survive to stay alive in the game. Avoiding zombies, keeping your food up, avoiding other players. It's all making sure that you survive in the end of the game.
Mm-hmm. Do you now down in Australia? Do you have the Walking Dead television show? Have you seen that?
We do. I actually watch it on the computer, so I'm not sure if it's on TV. Mm-hmm. But I know quite a few of my mates have seen it, so it's quite popular around here.
Right. And so, actually the game feels a lot like that. Trying to get a safe place to spend the darkness and always running and, baseball bats to the heads of zombies.
Oh, exactly like that.
Scrounging for food. I watched an episode last night where they found some dog food, and some of them were considering eating it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the first episode of Season 3, I think it is.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's a really great memory you have there.
I've really enjoyed it.
So, the deal with the game for me is that while I'm playing, it probably is the highest anxiety-producing game that I have. And, it's a lot of fun, but I'm a little bit worried. It's fun because of the survival thing and the threat of death of your character. But I'm a little bit worried with this whole discussion that's going on of PvP versus PvE. And so many people saying they just want PvE. What do you think that's going to do to the game if they were to implement just PvE?
Well, if they do just implement like PvE servers, I find that people are going to find the game really boring and not really want to play so much. And when they do join a PvE server, they're just going to get all their loot. They're going to get really bored fighting the zombies because the zombies are pretty much the same at the moment. Mm-hmm. They're just going to get all the loot, just going to stack up on the best items they can, and then they're going to be like, oh, what are we going to do now? And that's the point where they go to a PvP server, and they're just going to start shooting everyone, which I think is kind of unfair since they weren't struggling getting the items like everyone else was on the PvP servers.
Yeah. So I think that for me, the PvP is the fun. Now, I don't like dying, and I'm not necessarily somebody who likes going out and killing other players. But if I pop around a corner and you happen to be standing there and you have a gun in your hand, I'm shooting you. No questions asked. To be like, sorry, dude, as I pick up your bags of chips. And I think though that without it being PvP everywhere, that will greatly diminish the fun of the game.
Yeah, well, that's what I see, that people don't actually see it. They think, oh, yeah, zombies, it's going to be like Left 4 Dead, where you just have heaps of zombies running at you all the time and you're just going to have to shoot them all. The game's not really like that, so there's zombies are going to be around and you can shoot like ones here and there, but you're going to get really bored of it. And unlike you, you said you like PvP. I love PvP. I'll shoot anyone except for people who've just spawned. I think they get a small chance. But if they run around and I think, oh, they've probably picked up some bandage or something, I'm going to shoot them so I can get those bandages and survive just that bit longer.
Do you so you have no mercy on people then, huh?
Just a tiny bit on people who I see to just spawn. I think they get a small chance. But anyone else, they could possibly just pull out a gun out of nowhere and just shoot me. I just don't know. But so I like to kill them and take all their stuff and survive a little bit longer.
Right.
I found it's always helped out.
You know, I keep thinking about the game and about how this conflict and everything, and you know the morals of it. And do you think that you would play the game that if we had a zombie apocalypse in real life, that you would treat your real life the same way you treat the game and you just kill people on sight?
Well, that's a kind of iffy subject there. I'd be very cautious with everyone. Because it'll be real life. I won't be running around with all this heavy equipment and just shooting everyone. But I'd be more cautious where I'd just pretty much scout them out first. And, you know, first I'd actually be looking for a big community of actual survivors. That'd be my main concern. But there's obviously going to be people out there that are going to be like bandits and actually want to kill me to get my stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they're just trying to survive as much as me. So I'd be a bit more cautious. I wouldn't be killing everyone, but I'd be watching everyone. That's what I'd be doing.
I would definitely struggle with it. I probably would, though, you know, if it was necessary to, you know, my life or theirs, I'm choosing mine.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so... So, I guess if they did change it to just PvE, to me that would ruin the game, and I probably wouldn't play anymore.
Well, if they just all of a sudden went, we're going to take PvP out of it, I reckon I'd still play it for a bit longer. I'd wait till the game's out, but I know after about a week or two of actually playing it, of it just being the PvE, I'm just going to really get bored.
You know, do you think that they will take the money and use money as what they use as their decisions, or that they'll stay true to the game?
I think they'll take the money. I know originally they weren't going to have any PvE servers, but there was lots of people really pushing for it on the forums, and well, they're the ones that are paying the money, so they're trying to implement them, as far as I'm aware. Like, they're listening to them. That's what they're doing. They're listening to them, seeing if they can actually do something. And I think they're just trying to, if the word gets out that they do have a PvE servers, then more people might actually buy the game.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting how a change like that could be a detriment to the game, but would cause more sales? It's actually like thievery. You know, thievery is short-term gain, but it doesn't. You can't make a career out of it typically. So I'm not saying they're thieves or nothing. I'm just, you know, it's the quick buck over the long-term game plan. So.
Well,
Okay.
that's what lots of people have been saying they've been doing at the moment.
So, do you have any other thoughts on survival or PvP, PvE?
Not really.
Yeah.
Once they add the clan and friend system, I think that there won't be so much PvP because people will know who each other are and they'll stick together. So you'll see these groups running around instead of just all these people by themselves shooting each other.
Yeah. Yeah, actually that's a very good point, because once we're able to get everybody together, then you'll know that other people are friendly. See, the strength in numbers.
Yes.
And you know, would that possibly just eliminate the need for PvE? Because if PvP but you have strength in numbers, people are just looking for the safety. That's what they're looking for. Some of you who played Ultima Online in the very beginning remember that it was a free for all at the beginning, and which is exactly what War Z reminds me of. And they wrecked it whenever they made Trammel. They made another copy that was just PvE, and that appeased a lot of people who were scared. But you know, we called it Care Bear Land after that, and many of us, you know, just wouldn't go over there because it wasn't any fun. So you remove the risk. And then when you remove the risk, you remove part of the reward of playing. So, yeah. Well, I think there's definitely strength in numbers, and I can't wait for the friend system to get in, because I do want to easily join up with people.
Yeah, as do I.
So, and then we can kill a lot of people. Becomes who has the bigger group. Although, wouldn't that be some epic battles, you know, 5-on-5 or something like that, or 20-on-20, you know?
Well, I think they were going to have like 250 player servers, I believe, that was the original plan.
Mm-hmm.
So if you actually do that, you could have like 100 player versus 100 player. Like, it'd be hard to organize, but you just think you have like half the map. You just start out with nothing, and then just have like one team versus the other team. Scavenge and shoot each other.
Could you imagine capture the flag on there? It'd be like, this safe zone is ours, this safe zone is yours, and we start in the safe zones, 100 of us at each side, and then we try and navigate and survive and kill each other.
I reckon that'd be actually really, really fun.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that'd be a hoot. So. Okay, well, Jesse, thank you very much for joining me on this episode, and I'm joining you on your channel, and so all of you who are watching, depending on what channel you're watching on, check out the other channel, and if you like the content there, then subscribe, and I look forward to. Jesse here is so knowledgeable on War Z that I look forward to doing some more episodes like this. So, okay. Well, thank you, Jesse. And take care, everybody.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's SlyJesse here. Just want to let you guys know that if you want more content about the War Z, me and Markee Dragon, just remember to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button to let us know how much you like it, and hopefully we can get some more content out in the future. Also, make sure you check out his channel. He's a fantastic guy. He's got lots of videos, and he's fantastic to work with. I'll see you next time.